All
Yeah,
right. So good evening, everyone, from my side, and for some of you, probably good day. And it's been a month, I guess, since last time I was here. And hello, Yusi, been a long
Hi,
time.
hi, long
Okay,
time
so
no
I'm
see.
happy. Hello, I'm glad to see everybody here. Thank you so much for coming. And thank you for Nana for inviting me to be here again. I do really appreciate it and all the participants. So, without further ado, I guess everybody here has already known the topic that we're going to talk about. And the topic that we're going to talk about is memorable things with parents. So, like some of us grew up without our mom and dad. So the parents here is general. So parents here could be your friends. I mean, not your friends, but your grandparents, right? Grandma or grandpa. And then, of course, probably some of you grew up with your aunts and your uncles. So it's going to be more general. And then the memorable here, it means that it could be the object that reminds you to these people, or the stories probably is going to be much better. Or, the memorable things, it means it could be a sad thing, a happy thing, or an annoying thing with your parents, for example. So, yeah. But before we dive into our conversation, I would like everybody here introduce yourself first. First of all, I would like to start with me. My name's Tri. I'm from Indonesia. I'm 17. Always 17. And then I'm from Bandung. So we're gonna start from another one, I guess. A newlywed, a newlywed guy, chameleon. Would you like to let us know a little bit about yourself? Chameleon, are you there?
yeah. Hello,
All right.
everyone.
Okay. All right. So would you like to tell us a little bit about yourself?
Okay, hello, everyone again. My name is Kamal John. The short Kamal is enough.
Uh huh.
I'm Uzbekistan. I am 26 years old. I'm software developer. That's all.
All right. Okay. Thank you. And the next one, I think, Warkia. Warkia, are you there?
Yes, I'm here.
Mm-hmm. Could you please tell us a little bit about yourself?
Okay, hi everyone. So my name is Warkia and I'm from Indonesia and I'm 22 years old.
Okay, all right, thank you. And the next one, I think Hasta. Hasta, are you there?
Yeah, I'm here.
Okay, Hasta. Could you please take your time and let us know a little bit about yourself?
Yeah, thanks for the time. And hello, everyone. My name is Arya. I'm 22 years old and I'm from Indonesia.
Okay, all right. The next one, I think George. Hello, George.
Okay, audio. Okay, hello, can you hear me?
Yeah.
Yeah, hello everybody. My name is George. I am from Peru. I am glad to be here sharing one moment with you guys.
Yeah.
Thank you.
Okay. Thank you, George. And then I think Mrs. Chair. I know Miss Chairwoman right over there. You see. You see.
Hello, everyone. Uh, my name is Yusi. I'm from Malang, Asia, Indonesia, and I'm worker. Thank you.
Okay. And last but not least, Nana. Oh yeah, Nana. Sorry. Nana, would you like to introduce you to us? I said no, can't speak. You can. Okay, all right. Okay, sure. Okay, Nana, thank you so much. So I'll take over the things here. Or probably Yusi can help me. Okay. Thank you, Nana, for letting us know. Yeah. So I think we start to dive into the memorable things with parents. So you guys, sorry. So I think I'm gonna start with mine, with my story when I was a little kid, I guess. Memorable things could be about everything, could be about your story, about the things that remind you to the loved ones, especially your parents, could be your aunts, your uncle, your parents, your grandparents, or it's all up to your, depend on your experience. So here, I think I'm gonna start first. Memorable things with parents. I remember the thing that when I was a little kid, I think since I was a baby until I was 9 years old. I was with my granny. I grew up with her. She raised me by herself, and then one day, some of my friends bullied me because of something. I forgot what did they tell me, but it was just like heartbreaking moments. As a kid, I think at that time I was like 5 or 4 or something, and then I was crying aloud because I feel like they were making fun of me and I couldn't accept it. I couldn't bear with it anymore, and I came to my granny while crying. I was like, like some of my friends were just like bullying me. He made fun of me and everything. My grandma actually kind of assertive person, she didn't talk that much to everybody, but at that time, I think when I told her the story when people made fun of me, she couldn't accept it. She was angry, and then all of a sudden, the time when I told everything to grandma, it's not because I wanted her to do something, it's because I was so upset. I just had to tell everything. Like I need to speak my feeling at that time. But it turns out that my granny was upset to hear that, and then she went outside. She took a stick, I guess, like a stick or something, and then she was just like, "Who did the hell tell my grandson about what he didn't want to hear?" And then just like, "Who was the person?" And then she was coming to the spot that I got bullied, and she was just like, "Hey, you, did you tell something bad about my son, my grandson?" And blah blah blah. It was just like embarrassing, but I mean like it was annoying and embarrassing at that time. I stopped crying because what my grandma did for me is just like something out of mind, like I never thought that my grandma would do such a thing to me and to my friends as well. It was just like, did you say something about my grandson? And it was just like she was just like upset. She tried to chase the guy who bullied me, but it turns out that some of the local people there like tried to separate her. Like, it's okay, just like chill, calm down. Like, I feel like, before that kind of moment, I thought that my grandma hated me because like every time I asked her something, she would get upset. She would like, "Hey, you shut up! Like, zip your mouth. I don't have money and everything." But ever since, I knew that my grandma loved me so much, even though I thought it was not the best way to give the lesson to me, but at least I knew that, oh, my grandma loved me, like, yeah, that's the memorable thing that I still remember about my late grandma, because my grandma passed away years ago, long time ago. And yeah, how about you guys? I would like to listen to all of you here. I think I'm gonna start from Miss Chairwoman. You see, are you there?
Hey, I'm here. Wow. Wow, finally. Oh, I got the first. My honor. Okay, I will share my story
Yeah,
uh,
sure.
when I was kid,
Mm-hmm.
my parents always busy looking for money, and I think I never uh, take traveling with my parents. But someday,
Mm-hmm.
they asked me and my sister went to Surabaya Zoo, ya kebun binatang.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, that made
Mm-hmm.
me so happy, and me and my sister help my mother prepare food, yeah, cooking together,
Mm-hmm.
and
Mm-hmm.
prepare all the things, and we went take a train by train
Mm-hmm.
kereta, yeah. In that time, I I was so happy. I saw a beautiful view in the morning.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, when you know that when take train, you can see sawah is a
Mm-hmm.
beautiful place,
Mm-hmm.
and then when reef in the zoo where we around saw many animal, and that time I was hungry and we eat
Mm-hmm.
together, yeah, we eat together, eat that food which I cook with my mother. Yeah,
Mm-hmm.
that's so memorable because just sometimes I took uh, traveling with parents, yeah, maybe that's the best moment. uh, so in the future when I have children, I must give time, uh,
Mm-hmm.
yeah, talk with them, or
Mm-hmm.
going to somewhere, yeah, give quality time, because
Mm-hmm.
uh, because kids have have good, what's that, have good memory. I
Yeah.
mean, I
Yeah.
mean when I
Yeah, that's right.
when we was kid, uh,
Mm-hmm.
we always remember everything. I mean
Mm-hmm.
that not only bad memory, but also good memory
Yeah.
until now, yeah, because that's the best moment. So I remember that until now, until until I being old.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's why in the future I want to be better than my parents. Yes, I hope so.
Yeah.
Yes.
And sometimes the story that you have with your parents, which is the good ones, can be a pride for you. Like it makes you proud of having your parents because at that moment you found out that your parents serve you the best, you know. So I guess especially um, when they ask you out just to hang out, just to have some fun with the family, that is the moments that we as a kid at that time will always remember until we get old, right? I think that's
Yes.
the best moment. So that's why I think this is really important to parents for spending the time with the kids just
Yes.
for the family, you know, like yeah, probably when the school break and everything, like when everybody has nothing to do at home, better like, you know, do something fun outside. So I think that's the memories that will be there, will be in your mind forever. The
Yeah.
sweet memory, yeah, the sweet memory with your parents, you see. That's
Yes.
cool, you see. Thank you so much.
Yes.
Anything else?
And maybe the second is when I spend Ramadan, and Idul
Uh-huh.
Fitri with parents complete. That's so memorable when I
Mm-hmm.
take sahur, and
Mm-hmm.
then help mother prepare
Mm-hmm.
a food, and looking
Mm-hmm.
for takjil, going outside with friends, with sister, uh, then prepare food for breakfasting,
Yeah.
then after that taking Taraweh, prayer
Uh-huh.
with my
Uh-huh.
father with my father. But yeah, because that's so memorable because my father already passed away. So
Oh, I'm sorry to
yeah,
hear that.
and then yeah, going taraweh with father and sister, and
Uh-huh.
then
When was it? You see, sorry to recall this, but when did your dad pass away?
that is so long time. I mean
Okay.
the six 6 years ago.
Um.
Yes, yeah.
All right.
Yeah, then when I do fitri come,
Mm-hmm.
we forgive each other and
Mm-hmm.
going to neighbor, and then talk
Mm-hmm.
each other, love each other, and going to another family. Wow, that's so
Oh yeah.
amazing, amazing memories. Yes, but that time still complete. Yeah, complete. That's why we must always enjoy our moment and be present. So
Mm-hmm.
because we don't know about our future, about
Mm-hmm.
our condition. Yeah, so
Mm-hmm.
maybe
Mm-hmm.
we feel annoyed and angry with sometimes feel annoyed and
Yeah.
angry
Yeah.
with parents, but don't hate too much because they
Mm-hmm.
do everything for our kindness, our good.
Yeah. Yeah.
Yeah,
Yeah. That's true. That's
yeah,
true. I mean, like,
that's
I agree with you.
yeah. So if you hate them, and we you will uh, menyesal. What is that in English? In the future,
Regret.
yeah,
We'll regret it in the
yeah,
future.
regret in the future, and yeah, and I I must because my father already passed away, so I sometimes I regret because I ever angry or yeah say something bad or yeah, but yes, yeah, that is that for
Okay.
evaluation for evaluation for you guys. So if you still have parents complete dad, father and mother, so love them, say I love you, uh, or if you already have a job, you can give
Mhm.
them gift or buy food for them or coats, something like that, or just call, make call, say how are you, and then you love them. That will make
Mhm.
your parents so happy. Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, that
Yeah.
is
That's right.
my experience.
Thank you.
Yeah, thank
Thank
you.
you, Yusi.
Yeah.
Thank you. Thank you for giving such a valuable advice for us. Thank you so much.
Yes.
And then let's move on to, I guess I'm gonna pick George. George, hi there. So, yeah.
My audio. Okay,
You are?
okay.
Yeah,
No.
okay. All right.
Yeah, yeah.
So would you like to share us the story of you having memorable things with your parents?
Okay. Yeah, it's a good challenge for me to speak about my memorable family things. I was while you see as she's speaking about her story, I was
Uh-huh.
thinking. I was thinking about. I was doing a flashback in my
Oh
mind,
yeah.
trying to
Uh-huh.
remember those best things that we spend in family, and
Mm-hmm.
I could say that the best thing, the best remember, the best memory, I think is when we go when we went in family all together
Mm-hmm.
to the beach, because that activity, it was amazing in my family,
Yeah.
because we trying to organize with 1 week,
Mm-hmm.
with I don't know how to say, with anticipation. I don't know how to say.
Yeah.
Is that correct? Yeah.
Yeah.
We
It's okay. It's
organize
fine.
with
Mm-hmm.
1 week with
Mm-hmm.
anticipation, because we have to plan all the activities, what
Mm-hmm.
things we we had to give,
Mm-hmm.
and who who put the no, I don't know how to say.
So basically, all the people in your family member, they had their own responsibility to do something in that
Yeah,
event. Mm-hmm.
one with the mobile, one
Mm-hmm.
with the car, or
Mm-hmm.
other
Yeah.
people with uh, put
Some
things.
food and
Exactly.
everything. Yeah.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Other members with toys, etc. Okay. So,
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
but the best part for me is when we went no when we were in the beach, because I
Mm-hmm.
remember
Mm-hmm.
when we were trying to enter to the beach, because for me
Mm-hmm.
it wasn't easy, because
Yeah.
I in that era, in that epoch, in that
Mm-hmm.
years, I
Mm-hmm.
didn't know how to swim. That's
Oh,
why
okay.
I felt I I was afraid
Uh-huh.
to go to
Uh-huh.
face with the waves, so it was
Yeah, yeah.
scary for me. But with my dad, I remember when I saw to that him to enter to the beach, I was encouraged to enter.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, yeah. That I I, I can remember when I was trying to enter to the beach.
Mm-hmm.
Uh, the waves, yeah, coming with me. Okay,
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
and sometimes I know how to say, when you go when
Mm-hmm.
you when you when you face with the waves, and you
Uh-huh.
I don't know how to
Yeah,
say,
yeah.
yeah,
Roll
when
over.
you go
It's like
exactly
roll over
exactly
with
when
the
you
wave.
okay, yeah,
Uh-huh.
the thing is that you are in the ground
Mm-hmm.
with
Mm-hmm.
with the shock.
Uh-huh.
Okay, that things are very memorable, because I spend good times with my family
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
in those years. Yeah, and then when my grandma makes food for all the family. I
Mm-hmm.
remember when my grandma with my aunts,
Mm-hmm.
they wake up really early to make
Mm-hmm.
the food, and at noon, I think at noon or at 2 p.m. In the beach,
Mm-hmm.
we we go all together, the family, and
Mm-hmm.
we ate
Mm-hmm.
in the
Mm-hmm.
beach. Yeah,
Okay.
those
So
things are,
everybody had lunch at the same time.
yeah, at the same time in the beach.
Oh, that's
All the
cool.
members together. Yeah,
Are you
at
from
each
big
time.
family? Like, are you from a big
Yeah,
family? Like everybody? Oh,
yeah.
okay.
Yeah, in
Okay.
Peru is very typical to well, in inside of Peru, because in the
Mm-hmm.
capital is different. But when the family comes to the capital, but the family is from inside of Peru, uh,
Mm.
it's very typical have to have a lot of members in the family. In my case,
Oh,
we went around 12 members in the beach.
okay. All right.
Yeah, with
All
my
right. All right.
cousins,
All right.
everything. Yeah, yeah.
That's
It was
interesting.
great.
That's
It
very
was great
interesting.
those those years, because we spent a good time in family.
So George, what I think before that I would like to shout out to Elias. Hi Elias, welcome. So yeah, we are having our conversation now. So yeah, George, now you grow up as an adult, as a man, right? And then, did you ever miss your time when you were younger? Spend the time with your family. Of course, things feel different now, like as you grow up, you have little time to be with your family, I guess, because you need to do your work and everything. Do you ever miss the time when you were with them as a young kid?
Uh, yeah, I miss those years because when my grandma, because the only who was alive is it was my grandma.
Mm-hmm.
When my grand no, when my grandma died, all the
Mm-hmm.
family separated. Yeah,
Oh, yeah.
each uncle and aunt, yeah, they went for her own road, for her own way, and we we didn't have we didn't have we didn't spend that
Yeah.
those activities
Yeah.
again. Yeah.
Yeah, yeah. And I also ever heard about this one. When you have your grandma around, when she's still in the family, that's the glue of the family. But when she's no longer in the family, it's gonna be different. Like that's what I
Yeah.
heard. I mean, like the story that I've ever heard, like a caption or something. So everything will feel different when your grandma is not around. So yeah, I think
So,
the power
Thomas,
of grandma.
Thomas, are you from Indonesia, right?
Yes, I'm from
Or
Indonesia.
yeah, tell me, in Indonesia is the same thing with
The
the
same thing.
sons
I
and
mean,
the
like,
family.
yeah, Indonesia, like, well, Indonesian people, I can say that we have a really strong family bonding, like, like we have main family, which just consists of dad, mom, and the children. But basically, it's not enough in Indonesia. We also relate to, we are always linked to our extended family, which is our aunts, our uncle, grandmothers, grandparents, and everybody, like our cousins. So like every time we have a family event, it's gonna be huge. Like it's gonna be a lot of people there.
But it's not common to have extended family all together, living all together.
No, I think no. I mean like, but I mean like in my area, probably in some areas in Indonesia, you guys, such as you see Hasta Warkia, you can share your story. But normally we don't really live all together with the extended family, but we are normally live as a neighborhood. Let's say that this is
Okay.
my house, and then 10 meters from my house is gonna be my aunt's house. 10 meters from my aunt's house is gonna be my, let's say, everybody, like the cousins, and then yeah, so we live as a neighborhood normally, in the
Yeah.
same
But
neighborhood.
when we do one activities, the family join
Yeah,
together.
yeah, the family will join and try to help us out with everything, like let's say that the
Ah,
wedding
okay.
party, or even like
Hmm.
yeah, yeah, like annual feast day, which is Idul Fitri as a Muslim, like we normally are together as a family, the whole family.
Ah, okay, okay. Yeah.
All
Yeah,
right,
in
is that
that
all,
part
George?
yeah, in that part is a little similar to Peruvian family. It's not equal, obviously, it's not equal, but it's a little similar. Okay,
What is it, George? What's the question?
it's no, it's a little similar. That
Oh yeah, yeah, yeah,
that
yeah.
characteristic. Exactly. Okay.
Oh yeah, yeah. In Peru, yeah. So we have something in common.
Yeah.
Okay, thank you,
Okay.
George.
You're welcome. You're welcome. Thank you.
Okay, all right. Thank you, George. And then let's move on to Hasta, I guess. Hasta, are you there, Hasta?
Yeah, I'm here.
Okay, Hasta, would you like to share your memorable things with your parents?
Maybe when I was first time to move to Yogyakarta, and it
Okay.
was my grandmother house,
Mm-hmm.
and then
Mm-hmm.
at the moment we don't have any transportation to go
Mm-hmm.
in anywhere. So
Mm-hmm.
if we want to go to maybe like mall or maybe like for vacation, we have to
Mm-hmm.
use like common transportation.
Mm-hmm.
So at this moment we use bus for
Mm-hmm.
go to Jogja. Maybe
Mm-hmm.
a lot of Indonesian people are know the iconic of Yogyakarta, which is Malioboro. Then we
Oh
go
yeah,
there.
that's a beautiful city.
Yes, I think so.
Yeah,
And
yeah.
we go there like we having fun with with the
Mm-hmm.
simple things like
Mm-hmm.
maybe traditional food, watching like wayang,
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
and it's really memorable. But I think the memorable thing is not only the best thing, like maybe
Mm-hmm.
our daily routine, maybe eating together, have deep talk with
Mm-hmm.
your parents, or maybe preparing for iftar. It's something really memorable when you are far away from them.
Okay. All right. So Hasta, by the way, like sometimes what really make us love our parents is because there's a particular moment when you have a deep talk with our parents. Let's say, when your mom or your dad says something about you, and then let's say like people always have their time to be in the lowest point in life, right? And then all of a sudden your parents came to you and then they said something that encouraged you to move on from everything and cheer up, like cheer you up. Did you have that specific moment in your life when you know that, oh, my parents are always there for me, when you realize that, oh, my parents care about me? Did you have that kind of moments with your parents?
Yes, I think everyone have that moment. And then my moment is when my one eyes is which is the
Uh-huh.
right eye is like broken, and I couldn't see anything. Yeah.
Oh my god.
At the moment, I really depression, and
Mm-hmm.
I mean depression, and then
Mm-hmm.
I don't know what should I do again to make myself like to cure myself.
Mm-hmm.
And then at the moment, I just realized sometime we have to
Mm-hmm.
let the things go because everything that's from Allah will be back to Allah.
Mm-hmm.
And
Mm-hmm.
time I really don't care anymore about my eye.
Mm-hmm.
And then I just realize how to say ikhlas. I don't know. I really forget.
Just to accept
Forget it.
everything.
Yes, maybe something like
Mm-hmm.
that. Like escape everything
Mm-hmm.
that gonna happen with me. Maybe is that one of the destiny that God was create for me.
Mm-hmm.
And I always believe that things will always make me stronger than before. There is always everything good in the lowest moment that you can take it
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
to to be listened on your journey
Mm-hmm.
life. Yeah.
Okay. Is it all, Hasta? Do you have something else to say?
Maybe no. I will give time for
Mm-hmm.
another.
Okay, thank you, Hasta. And then let's
Yeah.
move on to another speaker. I think I'm gonna go to Komiljan. Komiljan, are you there?
Hello everyone again.
Okay.
Okay.
Hello. So, let me tell everybody here that Komiljan is a newlywed, right?
Of course, yeah.
Like it was just like 4 or 5 months. Okay, but that's not the point of our talking now. So Camille John, would you like to share your memorable things with your parents to us here?
Okay. Hello everyone again. I will say you short story about my life, about my memorable things with my parents. Also, I loved most of my childhood. Mm. That's why I didn't study very well.
Mm-hmm.
Then, how can I say? I'm gonna study. I wanted to study academic literature because when I study academic literature, uh, it will be how can I say bright future in my life.
Mm-hmm.
But at that time, my knowledge so bad,
Mm-hmm.
so low. That's why my teachers and no one didn't accept and respect me.
Mm-hmm.
but only my parents respect me. Also, my mom, my dad, and my grandpa.
Mm-hmm.
So respected me. Uh, it was so memorable things in my
Mm-hmm.
life also.
Mm-hmm.
Uh, then uh, my mom believed me. Then
Mm-hmm.
I have to that time I thought I have to study very hard. Then I entered to the academic lyceum.
Mm-hmm.
It is how can I say was a turning point of
Yeah.
my life.
Mm-hmm.
Very important time.
Mm-hmm.
Then I finished my academic lyceum and I entered university.
Mm-hmm.
Uh, and I studied computer science and I studied. I take a very well job,
Mm-hmm.
very well wife also girls. My bread life. It is point of my life at that time.
Mm-hmm.
Always I said thank you to my parents, my
Mm-hmm.
grandparents, all my family. It's very important time. Yeah,
I think this is really interesting story, Kamil John, when you said that when you were younger, some people didn't trust you, didn't put the trust on your ability of doing something better. But it turns out that your parents always have that trust on you, which is so good. You know,
yeah,
like sometimes people's opinion ruin our world because they think about negative things or the bad sides of ourselves as a human. But when we have some people that really love us for whoever we are, I think it's gonna be helpful. And that's happened to you as a kid, as a young man at that time, when even your teacher, your school, didn't put trust on you because they feel like you 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 are not that good, but your parents were always there to support you, which is so good. Like they accept you, whoever you are, as their kids. So that's why I think that becomes your turning point, as you said earlier, like the turning point, that the reason why you have to be better as a person, and now there you are. But talking about that one, like you know that you talk about your parents that really had a, they have really huge things for you. They give you support and everything. But do you have something in mind that you really want to do for your parents?
how can I say? Really, I don't remember because how can I say? Always say and thank Allah because my
Mm-hmm.
life so so great.
Mm-hmm.
That's why which one I don't know which one I say about about it. Uh, how can I say? When I go to school, college, university, all of the best in my life. That's
Mm-hmm.
why I can choose anyone.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. But do you have a dream that you want to to make it true for your parents? For example, like you want to build them a house, like another house, or
Yeah,
you
yeah,
want to, you know, like a dream that as a son wants to their parents want from him, you know, like and how about you? Do you have something in mind that you want to give to your parents?
yeah. Of course, I have a lot of dreams to my parents because they built and create me this life. I know
Mm-hmm.
that's why I'm gonna give a car to my dad also.
Oh, that's
Uh,
cool.
yeah,
Okay, that's cool. That's
so
cool.
really I want to gift also I have a big dream I want buy tickets to Mecca and Hajj before
Oh
my
yeah.
parents. It is
Mm-hmm.
my big dreams.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's why always it is in my life, in my heart.
Mm-hmm.
It's my dream, you know.
Mm-hmm. So you,
That's
you
why,
want them buy ticket to perform pilgrimage to Mecca, right? Oh, that's
of
so
course.
good, so good,
Yeah,
Kamilja.
yeah.
But
It's my
I
big
think I
dream.
think I think the biggest dream of your parents at this moment, I know it. You know what? Like the biggest dream that they really want it from you, it's probably like getting a baby.
Yeah,
Getting a
inshallah.
baby, yeah.
Yeah, yeah. Also, we are waiting. It's news. Everyone, I want to say firstly, we
What
are
is it?
waiting baby also. Yeah,
Oh, okay. So your wife is expecting baby at this moment.
yeah, of course. Yeah.
Oh, yeah, yeah. Congratulations, Camille John. Wow.
Thank you. Thank you so
That's so
much.
good. That's so good. So yeah, yeah, I'm happy to hear that. And yeah, everybody, I think is happy to hear that. Thank you, Camille John. Do you have something else to say?
Yeah, that's all.
That's all. Okay, thank you, thank you. And
Thank you
then
so
let's
much.
move on to yeah, let's move on to another speaker. I think I'm gonna go to Yelias, I guess. Yelias, are you there, Yelias? Hi, Elias. Um, please correct me if I pronounce your name wrong. Is it right? How do I pronounce your name? Elias, are you there? Or probably we have like we have not really good connection, I guess. The internet connection. Okay, so Elias, while waiting for you, I think I would like to move on to Warkia, I guess. Warkia. Hi, Warkia.
Hi,
Okay. Warkia, where are you now?
I'm at my home.
Okay,
Uh,
okay, you're at your home. Mm-hmm.
room.
Okay, your room. Okay, so Warkia, would you like to share your stories, memorable things with your parents, please?
Okay, thank you for the opportunity that given to me. Well, I would like to share a true story. The first is when my dad's still alive. Well, it's when my it's in when I was in elementary school. So at the second grade of elementary school, we moved to a new house.
Mm-hmm.
It's really near with my grandmother's house. So it's just us, me, my dad, my mom, and also my sister. And that environment is a really new for me. I found it a really unfamiliar actually. Well, but I met a new friends, a new neighborhoods, and also a new people. And also we had our first Ramadan together as just us, not with our grandmothers, but just us, our family. And
Mm-hmm.
um, we just having like 5 until 6 months to live in there.
Mm-hmm.
Just my father passed away, and then I think that's a really memorable experience for me because we had our own time, my family. We laugh together, we watch TV together, and also like we enjoy our Ramadan together. For like, and also like we enjoy our breakfast, lunch, and also dinner together.
Mm-hmm.
But sadly, my dad passed away, and then after that, my mom and my sister, we moved to our grandmother's house
Mm-hmm.
and stay still until now. And then the second story is when I was in junior high school. My mom is always took me to Makassar for holiday. Uh, it's a holiday for after exam, whether it's like a final or like a mid exam. and also a holiday for Christmas until New Year. So it's like we just roam around Makassar, and also we are visiting my cousins there, my
Mm-hmm.
siblings, and then we just run around Makassar and then going to the iconic place like Musari Beach and also visiting a mall in Makassar. I was like, I'm really excited when we're going to the mall because we're going to play like a time zone or like we're going to
Mm-hmm.
the mart and for like a supermarket like a Carrefour or hypermart because in my city we don't have that kind of supermarket or like a mall, and I'm very thrilled when I go to that kind of place, and that's why I can say that that was my sweet memories as a teenager high school, and
Mm-hmm.
then also my unforgettable memories with my family, like my complete family when I was in elementary school. Well, maybe that's
Mm-hmm.
unforgettable
Mm-hmm.
memories.
All right. Okay, Warkia, thank you so much. Like it's in general, I mean, like in general, it means that you had good memories with your parents, especially with your dad. And when did you lose your dad again? Like, was it years ago exactly?
Well, actually, my dad is passed away in 2010, so it's already like
Mm,
13 years old. Going
13
to be
years old. Okay. It was. I think it was your heartbreaking moment, right? When you realized that your dad was not around anymore because like
yeah.
yeah, the time for him being in the family was over. But yeah, but I think you have a great family. Like you guys support each other, especially you, your mom, and your sibling, your sister. They're gonna be there for you as well. Okay, anything else, Warkia?
Well, maybe that's all from me.
Okay, thank you, Warkia. And then I think I'm gonna move on to Ilias. Ilias or Ilias? Are you there, Ilias? Ilias, can you hear me? Oh, I think we have a connection problem. Okay, so while waiting for Ilias, let's move on to Malaysian girl right over there, Nana. Nana, are you there, Nana?
Yes, I'm here. Can you hear my voice?
Okay, I can hear you. Nana, would you like to say something before we start
Mm-hmm.
with your story? Like, do you want to say something to the
Oh,
participants here?
okay, okay.
Like,
I
mm-hmm.
was I thought you were going to say something. Okay. So first of all, I'm sorry. Just now I was outside to go get something from the office. So yeah, here I am now.
I
Like
know. I know what you're doing now, and I think you are now dating with your boyfriend.
no, I'm at my dorm right now. I mean my dorm.
Okay, all right.
Mhm.
Yeah, I thought you were having fun, like with some of your friends, and then, oh, Nana, I think she was dating her boyfriend.
No, not at all. Okay. But anyway, I think most of the participants here knew me well. I'm Nana from Malaysia. I'm 21 years old this year, sadly. So about the memories with my parents, I think there's not much to say honestly because most of the memories are the memorable memories actually. Because every time I'm with my parents, it was like something very important to me. And most of those times, those happy times were back from when I was very young, when I was like a child. I often spend time with my family members, and I also go outside, like to the beach, to the waterfall site, or anything else, anywhere else. Like it's very interesting
Mhm,
actually. And those moments are just like
mhm,
very memorable to me. But I can't really say anything much about it because yeah, there's just a lot to it. But I would say that now that I'm grown up, I'm at my college, I don't spend much time at home anymore. It feels like those memories are very precious for me. So yeah, that's
mhm.
That's just all I could say.
Banana, by the way, I want to ask you something. Like, now you are away from your home, right? It means that you are away from your parents as well. Is there any moments when you are not at home because you have to do your study, and then you miss a moments that really break your heart when my mom's not around, she's supposed to be here, or like if she was here, she would help me with something, for example, or if my dad was here, he would help me with something.
Well, I normally don't share much of my problems with my parents in general. But of course, when I
Mhm.
have like some kind of problems at my college, like I'm having a fight with my friends or any other problems, because of course at college you have what kinds of troubles that you think that is troubling you. For example, like the
Sorry to
fullness
interrupt,
of
Nana.
the
So it means
assignment.
that you,
Mhm.
so it means that you
Mhm.
trust your friends more than your parents.
No, no, no. I was talking about the problems that I have with my friends. So I don't share it with anyone.
Okay.
Okay, the problems, not the sharing things. No. So I keep it to
Okay.
myself. So basically, when I face those moments, I kind of feel like I miss my home so much because like when I was at home,
Mhm,
at least
mhm.
I would feel like safe and so on. So that's just it. What my stuff.
Mm-hmm. Okay, Nana. Okay, thank you. Thank you, Nana.
Oh, by the way,
Anything
Mr.
else,
Tree.
Nana?
Are you like not feeling well, Mr. Tree?
Okay. All right. So I think let's move on to the last person here is Ilyas. Ilyas, can you hear me? Ilyas, are you there, Ilyas? You want to say something and share your story about memorable things with your parents? Oh, I think yeah. Okay. So I think we have a
I
um
Yeah, I
yeah.
think the problem connection.
Yeah. I think he has internet issue. Okay, so I would like to ask Chameleon. This is a random question basically. So Chameleon, since you are a Muslim as well in your country, I think mostly they are Muslim as well. Are you guys in your country? Are are you celebrating Ramadan month today, or is it tomorrow, or is it the day after tomorrow?
Mm, Alhamdulillah, I am Muslim. Inshallah,
Mm-hmm.
I will. Yeah. So my also we are reading with my wife also. She's cooking. She's reading for iftar and all of them. Yeah, it's great.
Okay,
Do you hear
Chameleon.
me?
I have a bit problem with my connection, so your words
Sorry.
were on and off on my screen. So yeah, uh,
You're
you are
reading.
celebrating Ramadan today, is it right?
Yeah, inshallah, I will. With my family is reading. My wife cooking for iftar and all of them. Yeah, we are ready. Do you
Okay,
hear
all
me?
right, okay, all right. Mm-hmm. So thank you, Chameleon, and then I think I'm gonna go to George. George, are you still there, George? Oh, okay. George, I have
Yeah,
another
can you hear me?
question for you, George. Yeah,
Yeah.
I have another question for you. Since you have a good memory with your parents since you were a little kid, talking about dreams, what kind of dreams that you want to make it true for your parents? Do you have any specific dreams that you want to give to your parents as a gift for them, like because you are so grateful to have them in your life, for example?
Well, when my when my parents was still alive, uh, he told me that I can try to, I don't know how to say, become or give my goals. Yeah, they always advised me, no, to follow my dreams, to to create, to construct one career in my life. I remember those advice from him. But I think that the best gift that I can give him is to work on myself for being a best person. Yeah, that includes my career, my values like a person, and my and how I like how I live this life. No, trying to get my goals. I think that that was my 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 goal in my life.
Okay. All right. Okay. Okay. All right. So, George, to be honest, I couldn't hear your words because of the connection here. My internet connection was not really good in my area, but I think everybody could hear what you said. Yeah. So thank you, George. And then Nana, Yusi, do you want to say something, Yusi?
No, I think enough.
Is it enough? Okay. How about Hasta and Wakia? Do you want to say something?
No, I think it's enough.
Yes. Okay. All right. Okay. So, yeah, I think Nana, I think I'm gonna go back to you again. Would you like to say something?
Perhaps no more questions. By the way, Elias is
Mm-hmm.
he say that he might have a problem with the microphone. There he comes again. Maybe you can try to ask him again.
Okay. So, Ilyas, are you there?
Yes, I'm here.
Yes, I can hear you
Can you
now.
hear me? What?
I can hear you now.
Ah,
Okay,
nice,
Ilyas,
nice.
Ilyas. About the topic
I
of
just
today's
reboot
topic,
myself.
tonight's topic, we are talking about the memorable things with your parents. Would you like to respond
Mm.
for it? Do you have any specific moments when you were with your parents, either your mom, your
Because all
dad, your
people have,
grandmother or grandpa?
all people have specific moments in their life
Mm-hmm.
because they've been raised by their parents and had a lot of
Mm-hmm.
specific memorable times. And um, well, uh, I've been raised by my mom only. My dad has when I was around 5 years or something, and she took a lot of effort to raise me up and bring me up as a good person, and I really appreciate her efforts and really thankful for her. And now she became, uh, she's just aging by the time, and you will leave her uh, health, and that's really sadly. And as well as I lost my dad a couple of years ago, and that was really um, sad moments and attending funerals or something, and a lot of things. And as well, I lost my grandfather and grandmother already passed away a long time ago, and yeah. So we need to be thankful for our parents and do our best to make them happy because uh, one day we will uh, lose them. So yeah, we need to be aware of that time. And what else? What can I say? Uh, mm, Perhaps you could ask some questions so I could uh, hold the conversation up. Do you have any questions for me?
Mr. Tree, your microphone is off.
You still unmute.
Sorry, yeah, yeah. Yeah, Ilyas, sorry. Technically, I cannot hear your voice really clearly because it's too low on my screen. So yeah, but I have some questions for you. A question basically. Like now you grew up as a man, and then you also, I think like you respect your mom really really much, I guess. So do you want to do something for your mom, by the way, like or your parents, like the things that you really want them to have, for example? What do you think, Elias? Is it correct when I pronounce your name as Elias or Elias or what?
Yes, yes, just yes. But
Oh,
because you
Elias,
can
okay.
hear me, so here is a proof. I suppose that you didn't hear well enough where I was telling the story of mine, or you hear it. Did you hear it clearly?
Excuse me. Okay, I think I have a problem with my device here. But anyone, do you have any question for Elias? So probably from Nana, from UC, Hasta, George, Comilion, and Warkia. If you think that you have some question to ask for Elias, just feel free to ask him. George, you have any question for Elias?
No, no, I don't have any question. Great.
Yeah. Okay, all right, okay. So, Elias, do you want to say something more, by the way?
Oh no, thanks. Because you can hear me, so I think it's enough. Yeah, thank you.
Okay. All right. Okay, thank you, Elias, for sharing your story. It's such a great story when you know that your mom loves you so much with everything that she has done for you when you were little kids until now, I guess. So thank you so much. And then I think I'll go back to Nana. Nana.
Yes, Mr. Tree.
Yeah.
Okay. By the way, Mr. Tree, I was asking you, are you not feeling well? Because your voice sounds like you're having a flu.
Yeah, it sounds different. I think I've been coughing and got some fever like for 3 days, I guess. So that's why.
I see. I see. Hope you get well
Yeah,
soon.
yeah. Yeah,
Okay. By the way,
thank you, Nana.
okay,
Mhm.
I'm fine. So, by the way, I would just like to say thank you for everyone from Elias, UC, Arya, George, Camille, and